Look at the stars, they find me. You shine so bright, it haunts me. I'm lost in this thick black sea of hopes for you and me. In the night I see you walking my way. remember the fade in your eyes. I'm lost in space, floating away, away.
Oh yes. Oh yes, it's that time again. Thanks everybody for sticking around. Yeah, I hated to cut off the last stream, but I'm totally gonna make that one of the highlight reels because that was great. That was good. It won't take me very much editing. But it's so awesome what you can do if you take some one-on-one time with somebody and share some amazing facts with them. Fact after fact after fact. It was beautiful. I love it. So I'm going to pick it back up. I'm going to do the same, if not a similar routine. I'm going to try to mix it up. What did I say I was going to do earlier? I was going to hit them with the sparkly, the cables flashing when they're on the moon and they're doing the, the wire pulling and all that, and it's flashing on the cable. Well, I'm going to show them that this time, and I'm also going to show them the CGI Earth videos where the Earth is spinning and they're using the same cloud layer. And what else? What else did I say? Well, I haven't shown them the backflips that they're doing on the ISS. I haven't even gotten into that. I haven't showed them some of the photoshopped clouds. I'm sorry, the photoshopped pictures of Earth where that Earthrise over the moon picture is completely fabricated, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna get into that soon. It can go anywhere, but the last one that I just did on the Horry Show and Flatsmackers Live channel, gotta check it out. All right, YouNow.com though, we'll be able to talk to a lot of other people, a whole lot more people at one time. So I'm not going to take any less than 20. So we're going to peruse the YouNow.com website and see what we've got to choose from. See who we have to choose from. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to switch to the browser so you all can see what I'm dealing with here. And
Chance in the Light. That's Wayne's song. Chance in the Light.
The fuck. All right, so this is what we got. I like to go to the hashtag girls room because that's where the most people are, obviously. I don't know what they're trying to do here. What is? All right, I know I've already talked to her. Let's see. I don't know who this is. I have a message that I send to these people, and I say, this is what I say. Hey, up for a short guest stream. I have some fun topics to talk about. I like to keep it short. I'm live on my platform with over 40 viewers. Check the guest pick. Because that's usually what I'm running, about 40 viewers. So, yep, I don't see anybody in here on this one. So let's do hashtag girls again and go down the list. Candy. I haven't talked to her before, have I? Don't know. What's she talking about? Let's see.
But I've only like done it like twice. Weed. And I didn't even feel anything. Like I felt the same. So I don't really know. But like I also was drinking, so I feel like that like overtook the weed, and I didn't feel anything from the weed because I was just like.
Horry's gonna flat smack her anyway. Let me take the snapshot. I got some beer. All right, here she goes. She's talking about not drinking anymore.
I had friends and I like was asked if I. Matt's gonna like expose me. What did you capture? What did you capture? That's so embarrassing.
I don't care who I'm flatsmacking. This is proof of that.
What's it say?
Here we go. Watch this. She's reading it.
Oh my god! I didn't go to school today, guys. By the way, is this name better? That name is not better. What was I gonna say? Oh my god, I literally forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I didn't go to school today because I literally was so sick. And now I feel like 10 times better and I don't know why. It's probably because yesterday I didn't eat at all. So when I got home, I was so sick that I couldn't go to school. It was so fucked up. But, like,
I don't know if she's going to read the chat. Let's see.
Thank you for the 400 likes. I mean, you can give me all the likes you want, but I'm not saying your name again. Whoever's in the queue. Oh my god, does someone want to vape? I'm just kidding. Then why are we talking about this? Like,
oh wait,
I don't understand.
She might check the queue. Let's see if she checks the queue. She'll see me in the Tesla.
The what's it called? The filter, so you can cuss all you want now. That's so fucked up. That
she's up to.
And then they take down the.
She's up to 48 people right now.
Oh, I have to like burp.
Or.
I am right.
I
Yes,
saved
I know
you from
you're
that.
Matt. I know who you are.
40 people. My bad. Alright, she's just not doing anything. Let's go to the next one in the list. We got, I don't know. Let's see how many she has. I can't even read it. What? Laney Love? Laney Lovey? Laney Lovey with 30 people. That's good enough.
You say it's so right? Really? Guys, any good Netflix shows that you might know about? I don't know. My Netflix got canceled. I need to pay my bill.
Hey, Joey Rocha said something on Facebook. He's back on Facebook, by the way.
What you want to eat? How are you, my gorgeous friend? I live.
Okay. All right. Let me send the guest pic. She's, I don't know, sitting there in lingerie. What the hell's she doing? I'll flat smack you. I don't care what you're wearing. It's better than what I have to deal with on Chat-roulette. Jesus. Let's see if she guest stream at all. Let's guest streams at all. Let me unmute her.
And then you're like, texting and driving. No texting and driving, guys. That's so bad. The fun topic to talk about. Not to keep it short.
She's reading it.
Sorry, love. I'm not guesting.
Oh, that's cool. That was.
Links already have been pulled over for it. What?
Hold on.
What about drinking and orbiting? No. I'm done. Ooh.
That's funny. All right.
Work, senora.
That's my music, though. That's my jam. Work, Sonora. Work it all the time. Hey. All right. Like I said, guys, this is a more laid back. Like it takes me a little while to get there. It's not like I just keep getting nexted and nexted and nexted and nexted and bam, we get a good one. It's like I gotta work for it. I gotta see who. I gotta send a picture. I gotta type, control paste, copy paste message. I gotta wait. I gotta, this is what I do when I'm not broadcasting. So what I'm doing is I'm like letting you guys in on it. But if you do watch it, well, then you'll see that it could be 30 people at one time that I flat smack. So if you like the chat roulette stuff, I can entertain you guys all day. But what I'm really here for is to make it worthwhile. And if I can do 30 times better at the cost of it being entertaining, well, I don't know, support the stream, right? I like to entertain you guys, but I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to wake people up. That's what I'm getting at. But I do appreciate everybody who's sticking around, because it's also just as good when I finally get one of these people. And then there's another chat involved, and there's a whole different dynamic kind of that plays out, because they don't want to be too open-minded because they have their own audience. But sometimes when they're really open-minded, the whole audience is in on it, and it's great. I mean, it's also a mixed bag, but it's a different kind of mixed bag. So I'm very familiar with this sort of thing. I could also host myself a guest stream on here and have people come talk to me. I don't know if I'm set up for that right now. Yo, Larry, Curly, yo. Tell Mo I said hi. All right, let's see. I need to find somebody with over 30 people. 12. 20 is my cutoff. I can go to the LGBT room right now and see who's in there and not guessing. What is this? 4. No. All right, what about the guys' room? Maybe a dying platform. I mean, I do this at 2 in the morning, so I'm not used to doing this at any decent hour like midnight. This is the guys' room. This dude's, I don't know what's going on here. 27 people. He's already guessing. What are they talking about?
Holy shit, I'm number 22 in top podcast.
The first thing it has to say is holy shit. I was thinking if this guy ever said the Horry Sheet Show, I'd laugh my ass off. And the first thing he says is holy shit.
My God. Mark is stupid.
For my Nah, get the fuck out of here. I ain't never going to Victoria's Secret with your ass.
What's wrong with Victoria's Secret? All right, I'm gonna see what else we got, guys. I don't think there's any other popular tags on here. Nobody's got over 20 viewers anywhere else. I'm pretty much going to guarantee that. Slim pickings, as they say, right? Slim pickings. All right, I'm going to read the chat. Let me get off of here. I'm sure some of you guys are saying some things and I need to read it. So let me read the chat. All right. Yeah. Joey Rocha! Dude, you missed the other show if you didn't get there in time for the last one. It was way better than this one so far. We had 2 right off the bat that were awesome. Welcome back to Facebook, by the way. I just did a broadcast last night talking about how you were, you lost everything. But, yeah, man, I wish you would have communicated. Let us know what's going on, because a Facebook ban happens. But if you were hit with something more serious, that's more serious. But you had us all scared, man. I'm glad you're back, though, whatever the case. Timothy, how's it going? Steven, how's it going? All right, guys, we're gonna keep trudging along, trying to wake people up. 35 people now back into the YouTube hangout. Joe Mama, what's happening? Jose, Jose, why don't you have a wrench, bro? Here you go. Enjoy your wrench, man. Joe Mama, you got one too, bro. You've been here around. You've been here around. What the hell? Am I that drunk? No, I'm not. You've been here long enough, around long enough. That's what I was trying to say, both at the same time. Dirty Gringo, how's it going? Cocky Geek. He's watching you in Paris, but no answer. What? All right, all right, guys. So let's see. I'm really trying to. If I keep going here, I'm gonna find 20 people at the cost of one. I could flat smack one all day long on Chat-roulette, where I could really net a big one here on you now. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just letting you guys in on the back. I'm letting you guys in on the back door of everything. So I still don't know if I said that right, but whatever. We're going to show some people some space bubbles, okay? That's all I know. Back to it. Should I do a call-in? Anybody want to call in? I do need a break. I do need to kind of refresh myself here. If you want to call in, 504-264-3609. I'll pop it in the chat room, and I'll pop it in the Facebook chat. Anybody's willing to call in, ready? If anybody wants to call in, just go call in. I can't even talk right. I'm thinking the whole time, what should I do? And sometimes my brain is able to operate efficiently, thinking about two things at once. But if I try to talk, no. Oh, look, somebody's already ready to save me from my stubble. What's up? Who is this? You're on with the Horry Sheet Show and the Flatsmackers Live. What you think about what's going on? I don't know. They just hung up. If you're gonna prank call, at least you gotta have a good signal so you don't hang up on yourself. I don't know what happened. I don't know what that was. But I try to. My brain's always thinking about two things at once. So if I try to talk in between it, I'm not always ready for what comes out of my mouth. So let's see. YouNow.com, Slim Pickens. I just did a Chat-roulette stream. What could I do? Greetings. Who's this? I'm just, I don't know. I just X'd them, whoever they were. It's like, these are my two best avenues. If you have another avenue, let me know. If you have another platform I should try to get on. If you know of a open panel hangout that I should hop on right now, that'd be a good thing to do. Sometimes I go to YouTube and I type in open discussion or open panel or live hangout or join this hangout, and I try to hit the search button and sort it by live, and then I'll see random stuff. And I'll get in and I'll just, I haven't done it yet, but I'm trying to. I've seen it before. That's how I found this moron. What was his name? Slapadon or something. He was hosting a chat, and he names his thing "Stupid Flat Earthers Come Defend Your Theory," and I got on in there and I flat smacked him. Buenos dias, el Horry Sheet Show. Who is this? Oh, just Jack. All right, I had to give you that test. What's up, buddy? How's it going? Oh, let me unmute you. There you go. So I don't make that mistake. So, all right. How's it going? Just Jack is on the line.
It's going good. How you doing?
I'm having a little struggle in this stream because is a bit slower. It's once I exhaust all of my prospects, when I'm not doing this online, I exhaust my prospects and then I go play some games or go do some work and then I come back and I try again. But none of this is live, so you never know what I'm going to get. But if I do it live, I've only got, about 8 people that I can flat smack, but a lot of these people are guest streaming already, so yeah, it's a hit and miss. Tonight's a miss. So right now I'm trying to think tank and figure out where else should I go. You know, is there another platform I should be on? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the platforms that I know of. I've been learning from you, so you know, unless you want to start taking it to the streets, but I know you're in your zone there. But yeah, I just I don't know if you heard, but I went to my wife's work yesterday and I flat smacked two of her coworkers, and they're now flat earthers.
Yeah.
So they were bugging her all day today, asking her a bunch of questions and stuff. So that's cool. But yeah, everybody's got to be doing their part. Somebody, you know, I don't care how you're doing it, just spread the truth, guys. Don't just sit here and watch Horry. You got to do your own stuff.
Yeah, well, you know what? Sit here and watch Horry, because what I do is I repeat a lot of stuff, and I'll help you like get it in your head, get the rhythm down, a routine. I have a routine,
no doubt.
But you can learn from that. But yeah, just Jack is right. You got to get out there and actually do it, because you can watch me all day and laugh and hee haw, but no, you gotta. You know what? I'm gonna have business cards. I'm gonna like do maybe some giveaways or something on my channel. I'm starting to get like crazy little things from all these commercials that I'm doing, and I'm thinking about ways to get you guys involved if you're having some trouble getting involved. I don't know what to do, but look, I just made a t-shirt. Oh, matter of fact, can I show you guys a t-shirt? Just Jack, are you still watching?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, check this out.
Of course, there's that lag, but yeah.
Yeah. You'll see it. You'll see it at the same time as everybody else. But all right, hold on. I'm waiting for my hard drive to actually view it. So the shirt that I ordered looks like this here, and I'm gonna wear it to the 2018 conference this year that Robbie Davidson's putting on. Celebrate Truth. He's in the channel, by the way. Thanks to Robbie. He's graciously comping me a ticket, so I can get there, and I have to fly for the first time since I've been in diapers, and I'm kind of nervous because I've never done something like that, and I'm completely on my own, all this craziness. But that's my shirt. It's the Flat Earth Digest Live. That's the new logo that you guys have not seen yet. It's a higher definition logo. And then I got all the platforms that I'm able to stream on without any problems. That's Periscope, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and a site called vk.ru, which is like a Russian Facebook. And so I got that. And then the back of it is also pretty cool. I'm actually going to make another shirt design that's similar to this for the front. So it's going to be, you know, my logo on the front, or maybe in the top corner, whatever. Horry Show YouTube. So that's the back of the shirt. I'm gonna wear that. I'm gonna rock that at the conference, at least until Robbie. If there is a T-shirt handed to me, I will swap it with another T-shirt for the conference, so we can all be, you know, branded together. But otherwise, I got it. It's on the way already. I ordered it from Vistaprint. I'm also gonna do some business cards. I'm excited. So
awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, looks good, man.
Thank you. So what's up, man? What you doing tonight?
Just trying to stay awake to watch you, but yeah, I've just been watching, trying to, you know, encourage you as a, you know, armchair quarterback. You know, come on, pick up. Just let him talk to you for a second.
Hey, what you thought about the first two guys?
Yeah, I didn't catch the first one, but I caught the Marine that you talked to last. He was actually in the chat at the end as well.
Yep.
And that's cool, man. It's getting out there. That's what it's all about.
And he was, you know, look, he said, in his own words, he said, you know, hey, man, I don't get into I think he said, I don't get into conspiracies or whatever. I'm not too interested because, you know, he just had a cat that died, unfortunately. And I gave him some spiritual just, hey, you know what, if you're beating yourself up over this, like, forgive yourself over that, because you gave the cat a wonderful life, and you got to side with that more than any of the guilt you might have. And it triggered in something in him that was like the right thing to hear, and it's truth. But, you know, that instantly opened his mind. He verbally said, just don't want to get into the conspiracies right now. I'm not there. But when, you know, I had something to bring to the table, it was just, you know, how people's paths cross, man. And he gave his life for this country. If he was a Marine or, you know, in the military at all, like, you know, he had the courage to die for us. So, you know, it's
Right.
wonderful that I may not agree with his willingness to go and kill others, but I think a lot of them sort of realize that maybe they've been lied to, or maybe that if he hasn't realized it yet, I hope he has after what I showed him. But it gets
Well,
deeper.
good intentions are good intentions,
That's
right?
it.
But,
That's it. Yeah. That's what I'm
yeah, I
getting
mean,
at.
a lot of people make bad decisions on good intentions, so
That's all I'm saying. Yep, and that's it.
I
So
was telling him that I had a friend who was in the military, and when he started, you know, figuring out what was actually going on, you know, he got out of the military, and he was a career Marine, so.
yeah,
But yeah, I called in because, you know, I want to let you know I'm still here, still supporting you, got your back. Everybody should pitch in and help you and all the other content providers out, as well as do their own part and spread the word, spread the truth, and get it out there.
yeah. Thanks,
Word.
thanks, man. Thanks, Jack. And I was just saying bye to my family over there. Good night. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna crash here pretty soon too. So have a good night.
Hey, all right, just Jack. You guys, you take care. Have a good night, man.
All
Thanks
right,
for
take care.
calling in.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
No problem. Bye.
All right. So, you know, I was just showing you guys look. First of all, thanks for everybody. Thanks for the support I've been getting lately. It's been fantastic. But I wanna explain the symbology that I was doing right here. So I'm gonna do something fun for you guys. You ready for this? And I want everybody to practice this with me. This was one of the most hilarious things I've done in a long, stupid time. All right. First off, let me turn off the dirty dancers. Okay, it's not about me being in a white room with a whole bunch of dirty dancers. It's about me showing you something crazy and seeing if I can pull it off. All right, so now I know a lot of people are going to be like, what the hell is Horry about to do? Well, maybe you've seen this before or whatever, maybe not. But you see, I'm going to do this little symbol. And I know it's not a symbolism thing. It's not me frickin' doing symbolism and getting everybody to participate in the Illuminati. But do this. Do the OK sign. Nothing special. It's the OK sign. Yeah, you can do this, right? Now, why don't you do this? Instead of doing that, right, why don't you do this? So, can you do that? Huh? Can you just take it and do that with it instead of like this? You do that. Everybody can do that. That's easy. But can you turn your elbow sideways and still do it? Huh? All right. You got to be able to turn it all the way upside down and still do it. Can you do it that way? Here's my pinky on my forehead, like, right? Huh? I don't know. Can you do that? Let me know in the chat if you're flipping out right now as to why the frick you can't do that. I know there's people going, what the hell? What? I'm not going to do that. Look, Alicia Kate says, I'm not even going to do that. It's pretty easy, actually, says Just Jack. Michael J. Ferry's laughing. I did on the first try a few weeks ago, says Geocentric Creation. Oh, did you? Oh, Admitty HC says, Horry shill confirmed. Oh, no, it's a funny thing. Maybe I have to, like, show the video. The video that I watched was hilarious because the people that they had practicing how to do that, they were doing the same thing. I was like, how do I take this and, like, how do I figure out how to get my, you know? And that's what I was doing the whole time. But, yeah, then I figured it out, so. Oh, I know Mitty HC. Someone on my Instagram was doing it, says Geocentric Creationist, right? Joe Mama says, Horry, I flippin' love you, brother. Hey, thanks, man. Love you too. I'm still trying to figure out what that was, says Indio 007. What the hell? Yeah, it's just illusions, man. We're surrounded by them. But I just wanted to end this with a little fun. I might do one more sweep on you now, but to be honest, guys, don't waste your time. I just don't think it's one of those you now nights. And if I do another flat smack on Chat-roulette, it's going to be probably another night. I think I'm going to call it a quits and go do some stuff I got to do. I have some work I got to do and things like that. But yeah, let me see what's on you now one more time. I'm going to drink this beer. And that's what I'll do. I'm so excited about my shirt. It's coming in, Vista Print. It was like, I don't know, $21 or something maybe. $16. I forget if it was 17 or 21, something within that range. Oh man, I can't wait. Oh, and just so you guys know, because Horry doesn't care at all. I mean, everybody gives me so much crap about my my logo with they say it's a pyramid. My logo right here, they say it's a pyramid. Well, guess what? Because of you guys, and because I happen to, I don't know, for some reason, like the idea that the pyramid does signify a secret society thing. It's a good talking point. It's a cool looking thing. It's on our dollar bill. It's just a great talking point. I've incorporated into the Flat Earth Digest Live thumbnail YouTube image, and it's also going to be printed on my shirt. It's the saucer, the Flat Earth platter. The platter handle is the Illuminati like pyramid eyeball thing. So at the top of the thing on my t-shirt design is that, and it's going to be the thumbnail. So you guys get to see that, and you get to be like, Horry Sheet Chill confirmed. Screw you guys. See, it's not that vulgar because it's not the middle finger, but did you think it was? It's not the middle finger. I'm not giving, no. That's just funny. I don't know. I have to do that from now on. Hey, censored, screw you. I'm going to brand that. I've never seen that before. Whatever. I'm a nerd. I know I'm a nerd. Don't worry. Jeez. All right, guys. One more sweep of the YouNow.com site, and then I'm off. YouNow.com. So what's great is I can drink this much and still type at least a 90 word a minute, 2 errors ratio. That's pretty good. The keyboard is like an appendage to me. Hashtag girls. What's for dinner? All right. Okay. Has the lineup changed? I don't know. It doesn't look like the lineup has changed. Few more. Let's see, who is this? I don't know. I don't know if I've talked to her before. Let me copy my message. She's got 12 people. That's just not worth my time. I mean, Robert. She looks really open-minded. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna end it on something good. All right, guests. Let me send a screenshot.
I know. I'm tired.
She's tired. She's about to go to bed. I'm gonna make a dream about flat Earth. You ready for this? All right, there we go. Sending her the screenshot. Hitting the chat button. Sweet dreams. Earth is flat, not a ball. Sorry about that. Not. Let's see if she reads the chat. Now I wait.
Yeah, I'm not, but yeah. Oh wait, guys, you know how we're talking about liking even numbers? For some reason though, I really like 5s and 10s better than I like 2, 4, 6. Like I like 5s and 10s the best. And then if it's not a 5 or a 10, even. And then the odds are last.
I have a fascination with even numbers.
Oh, you have a knee injury? Oh no, what happened? I hope it gets better soon. Those are tough. Is it like ACL? ACL, what's one of the other common ones? Like the meniscus or something? I don't know. Howdy. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for becoming a fan.
I gotta get on their level.
Photos too.
So let's
Wait, what do
see.
you mean?
Where'd my
What do
stars
you mean?
go?
See, we're 10th girls. I love that. I love that. Favorite number? I don't know. See, I like 5, but then I like number 2 as well. I like 10, yeah. Yeah. Like,
2 and 11 are
'cause
my
10 is
favorites.
even. Oh, 10 is even. And for some reason, to me, it's just like the best. So I like number 10, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Thank you so much, Mark, for the invite. You like even numbers too? Yeah. Thank you, Dustin, for becoming a
All right.
fan.
Let me do one more copy
I
paste
think
just in
his
case she's
name is
blind.
Those two. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do one more copy and paste of what I sent her. So let's see.
Oh my! I hope your knee gets better. Thank you so much, Dwayne, for the times 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
It's like fishing, except we know what the
I'm
fish
not
looks like.
investing right now,
All right, that's better.
but thank you for asking.
Cool.
Wait, have I seen you before? I might have seen you before.
Maybe she might have seen me before.
Horry.
I'll keep it short, is what I said. Come on.
How are you live with 40 viewers?
I'm streaming right now.
Oh, I hope your knee gets better, dude, or you can do something to get it better. Maz, I gotta go bye. Bye, Anna. Thank you for the avocado.
Let's see. Let's see what
Anna,
happens.
thank you for the 10.
She's talking.
Inflatable or wait, I'm gonna keep calling inflatable. Dwayne, thank you for the flower. Come on. Actually, I'm not gonna. Where are you vesting? Or where do you have 40 viewers? Wolfmaster, thank you for it. Thank you. Hi, how you doing? Thank you. We're at 4590 right now. Hola chica. Hi, Xavier. How you doing? Long time no see. Can you give it a flower?
Sometimes I gotta beg. Like I gotta work for it.
We're so close, man. So close.
I really gotta work for it here sometimes. It's ridiculous, but it's worth it. She's 15 people. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna guess right now. I'm really tired. We're one fan away, guys. We're one fan. Who's gonna be the fan? Who's gonna be the one fan? Bye, Anna. Good night. Who's gonna be the one fan?
So, let's see. Who else? Like that's it. I've exhausted like the top lineup. There's nobody. I hate going to the hashtag guys room because they're so much more closed minded. Oh my god, for the most part, they're I don't know, man. It's every single time it's been terrible. So I don't even try. What is this guy doing? I don't know him though. Let's see what this guy's doing. But usually it's the view count that's not cool. Look, yeah, is it 6 people? What's happened in the ask questions chat? Sometimes the ask questions chat is cool, but 8 people? Yeah, all right, 8 people. She has to be really cool.
Names? No.
Oh, I've already flat smacked her before.
Who's using code names? I'm not using code names. Anything at the moment.
Yeah, I've been around, so I'm exhausting my like resources here. Is what I'm saying. There are other platforms like this, and I know it. Now I will find them. I will find them, and I will flat smack on them. The Horry will bring it to them. Maybe I should try at a much different time slot. I mean, technically, when I'm not doing this right now, I'm on you now at like 2 in the morning. So this is 2 hours from now, 3 hours from now sometimes. I could be doing this at like, 10 in the morning to see what's going on. So one day I'll do that, but not today, not right now. But anyway, guys, thanks for the support. I'm not going to sit here and beat a dead horse. There's just nothing on you now, so yeah. But the other one, Chat-roulette, yep, seemed to be pretty good tonight. And I'm thinking what you guys want to see is more Chat-roulette because it's hilarious. I know, I get that, and it's effective. But I'm telling you guys, if I can see somebody on YouNow.com, I'm flat smacking at minimum 16 to 20 to 100 plus different people at one time versus just one person at a time. So I don't know. I'm gonna repeat it like a broken record. I'm not here to entertain everybody, although I'm sure you guys are having a blast, but most of the time. But I'm here to wake people up. So yeah, I'm gonna say hi to everybody in the chat real quick before I go. All the Facebook fam. First, thanks for coming, David, Julian, Kaya. Five is not an even number. Kaya. Alicia Kate, she looks like Avril Lavigne. Oh, I guess she did. Stephen Jordan. All right. Yep. Yeah, a cool t-shirt. You like that one? I'm excited. I can't wait. Rob McKenzie, I like the FE Podcast Trifold t-shirt. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with 8 inch per mile. That's fun. But anyway, all right. See y'all later. YouTube, I'm gonna say hi. Let me scroll up. Midi HC says one mo. What? Just Jack. How you doing? Thanks for sticking around. Just Jack. Thanks for the call in. Numbers or calculators. Ooh. What? Hey, Flat Earth, another hot potatoes. How you doing, Patricia? Andrew's Ace still in the house. Hey, what's up? Total Cult. I've been busy with work, he says. Poopy Pants. Thanks all for joining. You guys crack me up, just Flat Earth friends. It's a fun chat. You know, I try to keep it lighthearted here. Peace, Horry, says Jose Meza. Yep, peace, guys. Ranty, where's the wrench? Where's me wrench? Says Andrew's Ace. Good night, and thanks, Horry. Hey, thank you, Patricia. Thanks for stopping in. You know, we had a much better live stream earlier. It didn't look like you made it to the one before this where I was on Chat-roulette and I met a young man. I think he said he was 16. I guessed his age. I said, you either 16 or at most 17. He's like, oh, 16. Boom. So and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but he was a moon believer, a moon landing believer. And then when I showed him everything, he hopped that fence. And he's looking into my show. He's subbed up. And then there was a guy that was in the Marines. He unfortunately just lost his cat, and it was really upsetting. But I gave him some good advice about forgiving himself because he was far away and he felt like he was couldn't take care of him and he couldn't be a savior for his cat. But it's all right. Like forgive yourself from that. Move on. It'll allow you to move on. Forgiveness is very powerful. And he was like, "Wow, I just came to Chat-roulette just to." I don't know, but how the universe will put people in your path for different things, and not only did I help him, hopefully, and I guess he said it did help. Not only may I have helped him, get over that cat thing, but I also was able to flat smack him. He was like, you know what, I'm really not interested in the conspiracy stuff right now, but. Once I gave him some forgiveness advice, he took it to heart. He's like, you know what? What do you got? What do you got? And that was really special. That was one of the most special things I think I've ever done in my life, to be honest. And I'm so grateful to be on this path. I'm so grateful to have the kind of skills that I've somehow developed to get me here. And it's not here to entertain people. It just happens to be a side effect because I've always been a goofball. I was always a funny guy, and I'm trying to combine my skills, my funny, and my effectiveness, and I'm trying to wake people up. So if it's entertaining for you guys, then spread the link, share the link, support the show. My situation's pretty grim. There's a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, but if you like what I'm doing, buy me a beer. $1 or $2 goes a long way. It really does. I love it. And yeah, when I flat smack the people like I did the first 2 people tonight, you know what that's gonna do is they're gonna tell people what happened. They're gonna take a while though. They might be like me. They might take 8 months. It took me 6 months to tell my significant other that I was even looking into it. So you don't know, but it's a ticking time bomb when you cannot unsee this kind of truth, right? So anyway, guys, have fun. You know, I'll say it again. I'm here to wake people up. Ranty Flat Earth, get a super chat. No, see Ranty, look, the reason I don't have a super chat. By the way, let me give you a wrench, bro. You deserve one. You've been here supporting me for a while. No, here's why I don't do a super chat. Here's why I suggest you all go to the paypal.me/ Horry Sheet Show link. It's either paypal.me/ Horry Sheet Show or paypal.me/ the Horry Sheet Show. Whatever shows me in the goofy silver background going. But I don't do the super chat because YouTube is going to get 30% of that money. YouTube is going to get 30% of that money. If you gave me $100, they're only going to give me 70 of it, and they're going to pocket 30. And they're going to take over 2.5 months or 3 months to even give it to me. No, use the Streamlabs link that I have on most of my other videos. You know, so but you guys, you know, thanks for being here. It's really motivating to hear some of the people that I've been talking to that I know from a business standpoint. There's been, look, this is fun. I've talked to people that I'm doing business with that I'm doing either video work or voiceover work for that are like, hey, you know what? I have watched your show and I'm telling them from a business standpoint, hey, these are some of the skills that I've been able to do. Look at the backdrop. Look at the news studio that I do, guys. You know, these are cool things. But instead of talking about something as quote unquote crazy as Flat Earth, well, I could be promoting things like CBD oil, the benefits of learning about the endocannabinoid system. I'm going to have a new channel coming up where I'm going to be talking about all the wonderful things that a CBD oil has been doing for people with seizures and Tourette's and whatever. And I'm going to show you a lot of viral videos. I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty, and it's going to serve as both a way for me to teach people that, look, if you have any reservations against CBD or the cannabis plant, marijuana, whatever, it's going to hopefully dismantle some walls. I know a lot of people that are going through medical problems that if they would just give it a shot might end up fixing a whole lot of problems, because I think it's a medicinal plant. And I can't necessarily come out and say that, but I'm gonna do some research and I'm gonna present some information, and you guys check it out. I'll totally tell you about it when I'm able to tell you about it. But I will say one thing, sneak peek. I have an interesting new. Hey Bling Bling. Hey Horry. I'm off to bed. Love you. Love everybody in the chat. Thanks Bling. I love you too. That's one of my best Flat Earth moms right there. But to let you guys in on a little secret, I have a new studio that looks a lot like my main Horry Sheet Show studio, but it's just a whole different design. It's going to give it's going to give that presentation of being way more news broadcasty. It's I don't know. It's different. It's different. It's got a different TV and all that stuff. It's a different color, a whole different design. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start talking about this stuff that I'm learning about CBD. Because listen, I've done a whole lot of videos on the benefits of CBD and the benefits of the oils and the different chemicals and how it helps our body heal from all this stuff, or possibly heal from all this stuff. That's all I can say. I can't come out right and say that it cures you or it heals this or it fixes that. I'm just I can't because the FDA will hunt me down and slice my head off. But it's a no-brainer. I mean, it's almost a no-brainer, I guess. I'm looking at stuff on YouTube and I'm like, wow, this really helped this little girl that didn't really have a life before. She was riding her bike and she would, she could never ride her bike because she would have a seizure so often. But this stuff that her parents put on her, foot, the bottom of her foot, made her have a life, made her be able to ride a bike, made her go from 40 seizures to less than one a month in some cases. So it's kind of like interesting. I had a friend of mine had Tourette's. We'd be hanging out, we'd be doing whatever we were doing after high school, and I'd be over at his house and we would just be talking about stuff. But he'd have this issue all throughout all day long, all throughout school. He would bark like a dog and raise his fist in a Tourette fit. So I know there's a lot of movies that made fun of this, but this guy really came to my aid when I was being bullied in high school. Like there was people, I was just so fun-go-lucky kind of guy that people thought they could pick on me as a target, but it never amounted to anything because I never backed down, but B, I had people like this that would come to my aid that, he had this Tourette syndrome, which kind of put him at a sort of a outcast personality type, but he was always going and doing stuff like that, and so people would kind of be like, oh, what's wrong with that guy? But we didn't know what the hell Tourette's was in high school. But when we would go and we would smoke the cannabis plant after high school, he wouldn't have the symptoms of Tourette's anymore. We would smoke and we would just instead laugh and get lost in thought talking about whatever and hanging out. But he'd realize that he wasn't doing his barking and his raising his it wasn't happening anymore. It was better than his medication at the time, which was causing all kinds of heart problems, high blood pressure problems. He's still dealing with it right now because a lot of his family members are real adamant on like, oh, you gotta stay clean. Gotta stay drug free. I don't know. So I'm seeing some stuff in my personal life. I'm seeing some stuff on the internet. I'm doing a gut check. And I'm asking my intuition, hey, is this CBD stuff right? And I'm not gonna lie, I'm seeing a lot of benefits in my personal life. All kinds of stuff. Nausea management, anger management, depression, anxiety. You name it. I'll take one call. Cannabis helps a lot. Hey, how's it going? You're on the show with the Horry Show and the Flatsmackers Live. What's up?
Horry, are you live right now?
I am still live. Who's this?
This is Sean Spaces State from Ponto Pete, baby. How are we?
Oh, man, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I just wanted to say I love what you're doing. Keep it up. You've been doing a great job.
Thanks, man. Yeah, tonight's broadcast was not the best, but the one before that was why I do it all. I don't care if I spend an hour doing the last broadcast and 4 hours doing nothing. The hour's worth of two people that I got the first go round on Chat-roulette made.
Hey, it's a numbers game. I do the
Yeah.
same thing on the street. I'm going to Harvard Square this Friday with Ernest.
Yeah, tell us about it. Tell us about that. Tell us all about it. Go ahead.
I went last Friday and the Friday before it, and we argue with all the college kids from Harvard Square. And, yeah, it's difficult, but...
I bet.
Yeah, you can imagine. I mean, it's a bunch of college kids. They all think they're building spacecraft. They all think they're building satellites that get sent to space.
Yeah.
And I go like, oh, did you see that thing go to space? He's like, yeah, I saw it launch. I was like, oh, did you see it launch or did you see it go on a rocket? And then it goes up and up and up and up and up and up. and then all of a sudden it's a cartoon telemetry data.
Yep, yeah, that too. Yeah, it goes to CGI. It goes to numbers that are astronomically ridiculous when you look at a 14,000 miles per hour rocket. Oh, come on.
It's such a joke. And then I ask him, "Oh, where'd you get the information back from that satellite?" And I go, is it direct from the satellite? And they go, "Well, no. I go, so there's a hub. There's a hub involved. Does it come from Harvard? Is it a hub from one of the relay stations?" And they're like, "Well, yeah." And I go, "Well, how do you know it's not just them inputting the data into the relay station?"
It could be so much easier than any of that. It could just be a server that whatever program or software they're looking for the telemetry data could be connecting to anything, and that it doesn't matter. It's so easy to collect some fake data from whatever they want to route you to, and that's it. That's all they have to do to fool the masses, to fool all the science nerds, to fool everybody that thinks all that stuff is real. It doesn't matter. They can have, man. Oh, it's so terrible.
They get so triggered too. It's so funny.
Yeah.
I just wanted to shout out as another flat earther to another. You're doing a great job. I know how hard it is because when I'm out on the street in Harvard Square doing the Flatsmacking live on the street, you can follow us at Brother Ernest live on on the official, you guys all know Nathan Thompson, obviously. So you can follow us on Brother Ernest when he posts it there, or NASALives.com. This weekend, though, on Friday, I have an announcement. Me, Jimmy Jedi, and all of the rest of New England FE will be joining Brother Ernest this Friday at Harvard Square to do some Flatsmacking. And we're going to be doing it live on Poncho Pete. And it should be a great time. And I just want to say, man, I appreciate all the times you've come by Poncho Pete's and everything you do, man. You've been hitting the internet side of things in a way that none of us can. You've been doing the Chat-roulette, you've been doing all of it in a way that none of us can do it with your graphics that none of us can. And it's really awesome what you're doing, man.
Hey, you know what? Thank you so much. And I cannot. My memory is crap, and I've had a lot of beers. But you said you were. Give us the rundown. Who is this again exactly? So I jog my memory.
I am Space is Fake.
Space is Fake.
Sean. My name is Sean Grantham. I'm friends with Jimmy Jedi. I'm friends with Poncho Pete. If you go to Poncho Pete's channel, we'll be live on Poncho Pete's channel on Friday. Also, if you go on Facebook, just look up Brother Ernest on Facebook. That's where we'll be. And you know me. We got our things going. We've talked on Ponchos before, me and you.
Okay. Yeah.
I mainly just wanted to come in and congratulate you about what you've been doing here. And I know it takes time. You get 1 or 2 a night maybe, or like 3 or 4. It's hard for you, and I know it's hard. It's hard on the street too, man. You know what I mean? It's hard on the street. They love to laugh. They just love to skip. They love to move along.
Yeah.
But just I just wanted to give you confidence and keep doing what you're doing, man. That's the only reason I'm here. It's for you.
Thanks,
keep
man.
doing what you're doing.
Thanks, and I want to connect with you guys. And listen. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want to talk to you, and I want to talk to people like Nathan Thompson and Ernest, because there's I'm not sure about people like them too. And I'm just starting to get into I'm just starting to get into Poncho Pete's room. And if I'm going to be kind of mingling with people like Ernest and Nathan Thompson, I'm very well aware of them, and I don't want it to be like a mix of bad blood. So I want to see, I'm in so many ways I'm a spiritual healer, and a lot of ways I've been put in between certain groups that are segregated in the Flat Earth movement.
Yeah, we're all on the same team.
So this is on the forefront, and I'm not going to come at anyone in a combative way, nor should we have any real combative experience. But
No,
I
well,
I would
everyone in
like
the Flat
to,
Earth-
you know. But
Yeah, everyone in the Flat Earth agrees with what you're doing. You're the only one who's doing the online stuff with the Flatsmacking, you know what I mean? You've been the only one who's been doing it, and we're all proud of you, and that's all I want to say.
awesome.
You know, yeah, no, keep doing what you're doing, man, and I've been loving the chat. I've been loving watching you, and I've been following, and keep it up, man. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, guys, and I'll be sure to get in touch. And like I said, you know, if we have our differences, like you said, we're all on the same team, and I hope we can all come together and network, because networking with us, with when the big players in Flat Earth start networking, which I'm seeing more and more and more of that. No matter how segregated we are in the community, everybody's slowly starting to come together and started to let go of some of the crap. And that's what's going to be really powerful going in 2018 and forward. So thanks.
Little by little, baby.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Thanks for your support. Thanks for everything. And I'll be in there soon enough to say hi to everybody.
Hey, do a cheers to me right now. Let's do some cheers. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
All right. Have a good night.
Have a good one, man. Take care.
Love you, brother. Keep it up.
Keep it up, man. All right, guys. That was awesome. You know, that's what it's all about. It's a matter of getting together, networking, and if you have some differences, unless you've really ousted yourself, then there's no chance of coming back. There's no problem I have with Nathan Thompson or Ernest to want to talk to him and say what's up. It's just you know, you got a bone to pick or whatever with somebody, then you'll pick the bone. I'm not going to rib on them too much until then. Hey, welcome to the Horry Show, the Flatsmackers Live. You're the last caller for the show. Who is this, and what do you want?
Oh, shit. What up, Horry? Yo, it's Midi HC.
Hey, what's up?
What's poppin', man?
Hey.
What's up, everyone in the chat?
Wait, Midi
Yo, Horry, I think I'm...
Wait, hey, hold up. I need you to entertain us while I go grab another beer. Can you do that?
Yo, you picked the perfect moment, Horry. You got it.
Oh my goodness.
Drop a freestyle.
Whoa, I'm gonna put the dancers on for you, and you know what? You just have it. You just freestyle with whatever you want to do. Ready, go? I'll be back in less than 20 seconds. Don't feel nervous.
No doubt, Horry.
Bye-bye.
Yo, I got you, bro. I got you. You know what I'm saying? All right. You guys ready for this? You hear this beat? You hear? Hold on, later. Oh, here's my beat. Damn. All right. We all. You guys ready? You hear this beat? All right. Testing 1, 2. Yeah. It's like a space station. Yeah, more like a PlayStation. That looked like PS1. How are we having this conversation? Come back with some globe proof. Start telling the whole truth. We know what you're going to do. Go back to your globe, dude. I'm flat smacking. I'm straight packing them with facts. Got the clues and maps to cut through like an axe. A max murder and ex-NASA astronauts. Astronomically while simultaneously maintaining rhythm and harmony. The Illuminati is definitely on to me, but they can't do no harm to me. It's a bit like Animal Farm, see? All a false dichotomy. That's why they lie to me. Well, their secret society maintains privacy. So there's nothing for our eyes to see except for their complete lack of honesty. Honestly, I'm sick of the hierarchy. If you ask me, their secrets ain't safe with me. Stop the malarkey before you get your car key. NYC, holla at me. MIDIHC, Brooklyn.
Oh!
That's all I got for you.
Oh!
Yo, that was great, man. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Shout out to Hyena, shout out to Randy, Jose, all y'all in the chat.
Oh, dude, that was tight, dude. That was
You
tight.
feel
I
that?
caught in the last tail end of it, but I could already tell you were flowing. And ooh.
Yeah, yo, I'm about to drop that on my channel. I just gotta record it and mix it, man. It's I just gotta make it happen. Yo, thanks, Horry. Thanks for giving me the chance to do that.
You got it, man.
That was fun.
You got it, man. I'm here. I told everybody a while back, I'm here to be a platform for people that are truthers, that are dropping stuff like that, some conspiracy freestyle rap, straight ooh, man. I'm here for that, man.
Horry,
Get your
thank
stuff
you.
out. Yeah, get your stuff out on my
Thank you,
channel.
Horry. I appreciate that, man. Yo, you're the man, dude. I fucking love your streams. It's great.
Thanks, man.
Keep smacking them.
I know everybody has a blast, and I try to be efficient as I am entertainment. And I get called the shill, I get called corny, I get called all kinds of names.
Fuck that. Just keep just doing what you're doing, man. Because obviously, we love it, and I think the audience is growing. You got people. You're flat smacking people. That guy was in the chat room. You had that guy on Chat-roulette. He was in the chat.
Yeah, man. They care. They were like, dude, he was like, my mind is freaking blown. I'm coming to check out what you're doing. He was like, I want to make sure. I guarantee he was like, I don't know if this dude's got 40 people watching his crazy ass. But he came in there and he was like, oh, he does. And he was talking to people, and so that's what's up, and
hell yeah, man. I love it.
I mean, I hope people look at me and think, well, look, if I'm being sponsored, then people who the hell has been sponsoring me for the past year and a half, and I only got 40 people per live stream. Like, what a bad sponsorship going on. I must be getting paid to do nothing. But let's consider this. What if I'm not being sponsored? I just have a slow following because so many damn people are paranoid that I'm a shill, and I'm getting sponsored, and they're missing out on all this awesome shizzle that I'm doing.
That's what I'm saying, man.
And that's what you guys are. You guys are like experiencing some organic shit, but there's a lot of people that I don't know why they hate me. I think they hate me because I'm too good at what I do. I think they hate me because I look too professional. They hate me because I talk about energy stuff, and they're mostly the Christian people that think that it's demonic. I mean, but then you got wonderful people that are Christians hardcore that see that it's not demonic. It's just another thing we've been lied to. So there's all these, or maybe, possibly, they're just, whatever, they're just seeing that I'm, they're judging me by the fruit that I bear. And I wish more people would do that. And once you can get to a point where you're judging somebody by the fruit that they bear, and then finally they screw up for you, then you turn away. But I don't think anybody's ever really doing that for me. A lot of people will judge a book by their cover, and they look at one thing. They look at that little icon on my car, or I don't know what it is, but I think they made
They get triggered.
They made they got triggered by something, because a lot of people, I ask them, hey, why do you think people have a problem with me? And they say, oh, all the symbolism in your show. I'm like, I don't even see it.
Pointing that out today on your logo, the Horry sheet logo with the you got the triangle. And someone was saying that today.
I don't even see it. Like me, I'm just the logo is my the Vietnamese Chinese hat, and because the Horry sheet, I don't see you know what, I screwed myself.
We get it, man.
I guess I screwed myself, but it's so funny to be like, oh my god, people are so paranoid. It's crazy. They're so paranoid. I don't care. You know what? You know what's cool? It's a good thing that I don't care about them, because I'm not here to entertain everybody in the flat Earth community, right? So it doesn't matter if I have 2,000 or 20,000 subs. I'm not here for you guys. I'm here to go against the grain and wake new people up. That's the fun part. So go ahead, everybody.
Yeah, bro. You're putting in work, Horry. It doesn't even matter how many people are watching. I mean, we just happen to be enjoying it and watching, but you're reaching dozens of people every night, man.
I am. And the two people I got tonight, dude, they're gonna tell mommy and daddy and best friend 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's 12 more people. That's 12 more people. Oh, they got to. They can't hold it a secret. If they research it, then it's a ticking time bomb. 5 months from now, they're going to tell 12 more people. I mean, come on. You can't run from it. Now, you know what? I could prepare them for the disinfo, which is, what maybe I have to do at the end of it. It's because, look, you go research Flat Earth, you're going to look in more away from my channel. You're going to Google it. So you're going to find what? The first page and a half of YouTube is conspiracy channels
Flat Earth
debunking.
Society.
They're debunking it, or
news reports.
They're
debunking.
They're debunking Flat Earth. They're the Flat Earth Society, either one, and so I gotta, I gotta prepare people for that one way or another, I guess. But I don't think
that's true.
I don't think about that every time, but.
What do you type in? We need to figure out a SEO solution to this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know what? We can. We have to get
what's the word?
We have to get the best, most agreed upon best video of Flat Earth, or as a community, as a big, wide think tank community on a forum, all putting our votes together, et cetera, et cetera. What is the most impactful thing that could be presented in a documentary. Keep it 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. You know, maybe we have a short one, a 30-minute, maybe a long one, 1 hour. But whatever, A and
Horry,
B. But look, get this. But then SEO, nothing. It doesn't matter. We'll make this off-the-shoot wall channel or website or whatever the hell we want. We can make it, you know, like a search term like frazzle drip. If you don't know what frazzle drip is, go freaking look at that.
Right.
But it's something off the wall. We just tell people just go look at whatever. Boom.
Hyena.
Yeah.
Just type in hyena.
Hyena 69. Hyena 69.
Shout out to legendary.
What people, you know, whatever it's going to be. Hyena 69. A hyena. Joseph 1111 or whatever it's going to be that's going to trigger something, whatever number it has to be, whatever's going to make it click. And you know what, it doesn't matter, we can have several different things point to the same thing. That's the beauty of that too, SEO. So it doesn't matter.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, but we
all you would be the dude, man. You're the dude who could produce that.
I could it's just everybody's doing their own thing, you know. There's people like some of them I don't like to talk about. Some of them I wish they weren't so good at what they did, because I wish that they would carry themselves better. But I'm just going to say people like, you know, say Eric Dubay, the father of Flat Earth in a lot of people's eyes. ODD. A lot of people like that make great videos, and I promote them still. But I don't like to. But, you know, the thing is, it's whatever. We can think tank it and say, you know what, for me, I'm finding a whole lot of people that I'm flat smacking in real time are very, very receptive to the Photoshop clouds, the faked reused CGI cloud layers on the spinning ball Earths, and the sparkling shit above the astronauts' helmets when they're jumping on the moon. Like, all this stuff is like, and I could do this in 15 minutes versus you might be watching an hour and 40 minutes before they get to all the meat and bones. So, I mean, what if I really?
True.
I mean, there's some stuff we can do here, and we're all feeling it out. I'm kind of showing you guys what you can do live, and a lot of people say, "Oh, you inspire me." Well, that's cool. I hope that's all I'm here for, is to hope to inspire people, because I'm just learning, man. I'm just learning, you know, and I want to help people get on my level.
With you, man. We're learning too, man. No, but dude, you mean, honestly, even if you just took clips from your live streams, you could take some highlights, make some highlight reels, and I mean, that's enough right there, because people are watching that for the reactions, but what they'll actually be getting is like the clues and the evidence that you're putting forth in the videos.
Oh yeah, all the seeds. That's what makes it kind of like a double whammy, impactful video, because they're seeing
reaction videos. It's huge.
Yeah. It's psychologically, it does something, doesn't it? Yeah.
People love it. They love looking at their face. I don't know what it is, but you know, you love seeing their face when they're watching these videos.
Yeah, I'll do those. I remember I was paying people at one time. Remember that on? I don't know if you followed the Flat Curious project. Did you see me doing my earlier stuff?
Oh yeah, the last one, the first stream.
No. The when I used to pay people, literally pay people money to watch.
Right. On Fiverr. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, so that's what
that was the original Flatsmacking.
That was the original Flatsmacking. But now I'm like, guess what? You know what? I'm getting so good at showing people my folder and my pictures and my videos and my switching from scene to scene. And now I think I might be just as effective as asking them. Instead of asking them to watch 10 or 40 minutes of Flat Earth stuff, here is me showing them anywhere from 10 to 40 minutes of Flat Earth stuff, but in real time. I'm like, I'm here.
In real time, yeah. Exactly.
So I got my routine down where I could show you thing after thing after thing after thing that can easily be 40 minutes long. Yeah, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see the evolution there.
Yes, the evolution. Awesome. Thank you, man.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, dude, I love what you do, man. Like, just keep doing it. I love it.
Hey, thanks for the support, man. You know, I love it. I love it because it's a whole lot of fun for me. And beyond that, it's not, you know, some people tell me it's an ego stroke. Some people tell me you just do this because it makes you feel good and feel smart. I'm like, dude, I feel like a freaking idiot because I'm constantly struggling. I'm constantly struggling to figure out, because if they say something I don't know, I'm like,
it's not easy, man.
It's not
easy.
easy.
Yeah, dude, you put yourself out there. Like, that's not easy. You know, I'm just on this phone call right now. I'm not used to putting myself out there like you, man. You're so it's not as easy as it looks.
You know what? I have a really, really bad memory. So if you want to get inspired right now, listen hard, because I have a terrible, terrible memory. I can't remember what I did 20 minutes ago. And I don't know if it's a vitamin deficiency or what, but I'm glad I have the computer skills to know how to hit Alt-Tab to switch my window, or your Windows button R and open up a notepad and type in the text document note real quick. Because I'm telling you, I'm utilizing this computer and this beastly fast computer and all my brain knowledge from, I was on computers when I was like potty training. So, I'm like, I am utilizing so many skills, but it doesn't need to be that way. You can make a difference just sharing whatever you know with whoever, and get business cards. Order some little Flatsmacking cards and put them somewhere. Just drop them somewhere. You know what? If you go to a local convenience store, they usually have a little spot where there's like 2 or 3 stacks of business cards. If you're in a little rural, like country town or something like that, like, stick a couple of Flat Earth cards. When I go to the park and I spin poi, when I do some exercise, I'm gonna have business cards in my pocket, and people are gonna come up and be like, "What are you doing? I love this dance that you're doing for everybody," and I'm gonna say, "Oh, that's cool." Like, they're gonna ask me what are those things, and I'm gonna tell them, "Oh, well, here, let me give you a card," and at the bottom it's gonna say what I'm spinning, but there's gonna be 3 things on there that's gonna say mystery links. What the hell is mystery links? Well,
you go to your YouTube channel.
It's going to be my YouTube channel. One's going to be Mark Sargent's Flat Earth Proofs documentary. And the other one's going to be like, I don't know, whether it's 200 Proofs Earth's Not a Spinning Ball or ODD's Flat Earth Nature documentary. You name it, it's going to be something. And those people are they're gonna know where the hell they got this wonderful glow stick stuff I was spinning, or the daytime poi, and they're gonna be flat smacked as hell.
Yeah, and you catch, like, they're not even expecting that.
Oh no, and I don't have to talk about it. I don't have to look like a cray, because look, here's the funny thing about it. I can go, when I was just getting into this, I was going into any part of the park I could possibly find. I can go way over there, way away from everything, and just exercise. I just wanted my music. I wanted my V8. I wanted my water, and I was exercising and detoxing and spinning and sweating, and people would come from way over there to see, what the hell is that guy doing way over there? They'd come over there and they'd talk about, what is that? And then I would entertain them and talk about what it was, and talk about how it's good exercise and good coordination and all the benefits. I mean, I made it to America's Got Talent one time because I answered a Craigslist ad. Yeah, I answered a Craigslist ad that said we're looking for talent for a local talent show. And I didn't know what the hell a local talent show was. I thought it was a high school talent show. And at the time, I was teaching poi. I was teaching this stuff. So I thought, well, I got a video. Let me send it to this talent show. Hey, I can do this. I can appear on your talent show and just dance for you guys, do a song. Hey, what the hell? Well, turns out it was America's Got Talent. And it was a talent scout.
Oh,
yeah. So they were like, hey, they called my phone. They talked about wanting to film in my place that I was staying. And at the time I was going through relationship issues, kind of like I'm going through still right now. But the thing is like, they wanted to film in my place. And I was like, I can't do that, but I could, they're like, well, let me give you a VIP pass. We want you to come out, skip the lines. You don't have to wait. We're doing this New Orleans episode, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, cool, awesome. Oh, hold on. Gotta kill that stormtrooper again. For anybody who's watching the stream right now, we just had another stormtrooper try to egg the Tesla. But anyway, so... Yep, we got him. Thank you.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, this is like a second delayed. So
No.
there you go. Got him.
So we, you
You
know,
ever miss him? You never miss him. huh?
nope, we got him every time. I headshot
Every
him
time.
every time. So, so anyway, you know, yeah, America's Got Talent literally filmed me and a friend in the New Orleans French Quarter. But the
That's
problem with
amazing, dude.
the problem with the whole thing is that they didn't ever air any of the footage. They we actually.
I was gonna ask you if you had a clip of that.
Oh no, yeah.
Did you?
The thing is, they kicked us out of Times Square in New Orleans because we quote unquote weren't allowed to film there commercially. We got kicked out of by New Orleans security. All the film crew from America's Got Talent got really pissed off about it. But so instead, they filmed me and a friend of mine that was also a hooper. She was a hooper and I was a fire spinner. So they tried to get some B-roll and they were going to do their New Orleans show. But I don't know, it must have got real bad. They must have got real pissed off at New Orleans because they didn't even host the event there. Like when I said I got a VIP pass, I thought that was cool. But the problem is they canceled the original event. So nobody that was going to be a general participant that would stand in line ever got to do any of that. They canceled all that. So only the VIP people like myself got to go there. So that it felt like a slap in the face at that point. But the whole thing was just a terrible experience. But yeah, I mean, they did see me as somebody that's worthy of being on America's Got Talent, so I was flattered. But the whole experience was like I'd never do that again. It was really upsetting. But I'm not to toot my own horn. I have been out in New Orleans and I've watched a lot of fire spinners and a lot of performers with fire. And I'm not entertained. I mean, what I do is I dance, and what they do is they do crowd pleasing, dangerous kind of crap, but they're not flowing and dancing. They're doing like fire breathing, or they're bending over as far backwards as they can go, and like spinning fire, and that's a crowd pleaser. But for me, I'm like, you got some music, I'm gonna dance to that music. I'm gonna show you how my dance can be.
I seen you. Didn't you do it recently? You were on was that on Karen's podcast on Sun and Moon? I think.
Oh, I don't know. I
Maybe
almost
like a week ago. You were doing your what is it called?
Poi. I don't know. I didn't see that on the. No, I did. I almost did a live stream today.
You were on it.
Oh shit!
Were doing, man.
Was I doing it
on the ISS doing your?
Oh, I might have.
You did the Balducci levitation.
Oh
technique.
my God! You saw that stream? Yes.
I watched that, man.
Yeah.
I think that was Sun and Moon podcast.
I must have been really drunk to actually do that kind of stuff.
You don't even remember that shit. Yeah, I think you were pretty drunk. Yeah, man. I think I saw that like a week ago.
No, I remember that. I do remember the Balducci. I got on my stool and I did probably spin poi. I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bad angle. I know that. I had a friend in my neighborhood that he did it. Yeah, I knew that one.
I love it. You know, people would call me out of class to do that. I'd be trying to skip class in high school, and the teachers would catch me in the hall and be like, "Hey, come here. Show me the levitation trick. Everybody says you can fly." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I got to do this for a whole class."
I used to have a friend. He could do the moonwalk. That was like,
oh yeah.
Woo. I don't know how he did that, but especially when he was wearing his loafers, forget it. If he was wearing Pierre was wearing the loafers, you would ask him to do the move. He would do it like better than Michael Jackson, man.
Yeah.
Not even kidding.
Yeah. I mean, people do. Look, you get a freaking camera, you get a mirror, whatever you need to do, you practice. Like for me, fire spinning? What? You couldn't tell me. You couldn't convince me.
That?
You couldn't convince me a couple of years ago that one day America's Got Talent's going to pick you up for fire spinning and want to film your house. What?
Shit, man, that's insane. I would love to see some footage of you doing that, man. That's insane.
The thing is, you know what? You know what's funny? I used to practice on my. I used to go outside at the parks in New Orleans, and I used to just exercise. That's all I wanted to do was exercise. I get my glow sticks and I bring some batteries, and I'd be spinning. And one night I told myself, I'm going to work on my footwork. I'm going to work on how I spin around and twirl around and use my feet and use my legs. And you know what? That's what I was practicing. So across the street, there was a pizza bar, a 24/7 pizza bar called New York Pizza on Napoleon and Magazine. And they had a guy in his...
shout out to New York.
There was a guy and a girl having a date, and they were watching me. They were watching me. I was just across the street, and I was dancing and spinning in my own world. They come over there about probably 45 minutes later. They come over there. She hands me a $20 bill.
What?
I was like, "What are you doing?" She goes, "Well, you have been." She said, "You have been our entertainment for the past 45 minutes." We're out on our date, and we're eating a pizza, and we're watching you dance, and it's been so beautiful. And you know what she said? Now keep in mind, I was working on my footwork and my leg work. She goes, "This is the universe. This is the universe talking to me, all right?" She goes, "I have been so impressed by your footwork, the way you dance." And I was like, "Wow."
That's crazy.
So
That's crazy.
Yeah. So you know what? That people were telling me. I mean, I lost count on how many people said you need to be away from the park and you need to be putting a bucket out over there and spinning fire. And so I did, and I made money. I went out to like Frenchman Street, but it wasn't about entertaining. For me, it was like, you know what was cool about it? I would spin fire, and I would see these some of the parents that would be touring the places that I was spinning by. They would have their children, and these children would come up to me, and I'm fully in my zone, spinning fire, dancing, and doing this crazy something. And these young children would look at me with this complete eye-opening, jaw-dropping, like, and their faces, the magic, the face that they would make would just make. I made like this amazing impact on their little, you know.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
You know what? That's what it was for me.
There's nothing better than that. I used to play music for children. I used to teach kids, and I was a music teacher, and I used to teach them rock and roll songs. I introduced so many young kids from like neighborhoods where they didn't know really about like different styles of music, and I would introduce them to rock and roll, and by the end of the school year, like they were just rocking out. Like I would bring my guitar in and I would play rock and roll songs. I'd put their names in the songs. But towards, like, I would evolve, and towards the end of the year I would throw in like Foo Fighters songs, ones that didn't have like curses. And they were singing the lyrics, they were strumming on like a fake guitar pretending to play it. And yeah, man, it really feels good when you make that impact on a kid, and they're just like in awe.
Yes, in awe.
I'm all about that. Man.
I can't.
In awe.
Oh my God, I can't forget the face that they make. Right, that awe face. That
I know it.
They're recording in their brain for like the next 12 years minimum.
Yes, that's it. Their whole life. It's like their life trajectory changes from that moment.
Yes.
Like, I feel like, with the music that I've like given to these kids, even if they don't become rockers, I don't expect, in a class of 25 kids, and I know how it goes, and not all can be rockers, but just to have that, like, that spark of like music or in your case, like spinning. I mean, I'm still like, when I see that stuff, I'm still like a kid. Cause like, I don't understand, man. How do you spin fire? Like, do you practice with fire or do you
No. Yeah, that's the funny thing about it. It's a magic trick in itself, right? Because you're like, how the hell, how do you even gain the kahunas to be so comfortable at doing that?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. It's like these guys that like juggle knives and shit. Like, bro, you know what you're doing?
Yep. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Look, here's the answer to that. So I used to have so much of a dedication to this exercise that you know what? For me, it was very meditative. It was very, I don't know if it's meditative or meditational, but I would get in the flow. It's a flow art. So I would get to where, well, I was selling phones for Verizon, and I would be in radical shift. Hold up, as my stars disappear right now. For anybody who's watching the live stream, you'll see that this disappeared. It's always upsetting when my stars disappear. Jeez, but the thing is, I was in a suit and tie, or a dress shirt and a button-down dress shirt, French cuff shirt and a tie, and I was literally selling phones for Verizon. But when people were not in the store, I was practicing my spinning. But I would use things like the Kevlar woven squares that you would normally soak in kerosene, or not kerosene, but paraffin, which is an offshoot. And it's like,
you would normally do that.
Well, here I am in a freaking suit and tie.
That's crazy.
In the Verizon store when nobody was there, spinning the same things I would normally light on fire, but they were just not on fire. So I would practice that way, right? So the only difference...
they weren't on fire?
No, they weren't on fire, but all the difference is if I would light them on fire, the only thing I had to know to do was to wear wrist protection. So if I did any of the wrapping moves, that they wouldn't burn my skin. Yeah. So that's it. But that's the only difference. So I could practice with whatever. Okay. So, but dude, I was legit. I was in... I would get caught sometimes. I would be doing moves and like totally be in my freaking element, and I'd hear Diener. I would hear Diener, Diener, Diener. Like people would come in the and then I'd be like, oh crap! I throw my fire poi like behind the counter and be like, hey, how can I help you?
That's dedication.
I was going to say that's the level of dedication that I had, man.
Yeah.
But
that's crazy.
But yeah, it all came down to like that's how I used to blow people's mind, just to be like, hey, you think this is cool? Well, to me, it wasn't. I wasn't trying to be cool. To me, it was incredible exercise. It was the only thing that got me. Oh my God! It was the only thing that got me away from my computer, away from constant 24-hour video games, out of the house, detoxing, sweating, moving. So that's why I fell in, dude. That's why I fell in love with it. It's not that Horry wanted an ego stroke and I wanted to be cool. No. The being cool was a byproduct. I'm an introvert. Listen, guys, I'm an introvert. It may surprise. It may surprise you. It may surprise everybody else on the live stream. It may surprise the 2,400 plus people that sub to me. I'm not here to be like, hey, Horry wants his ego stroke. Look how cool I am. I'm a freaking introvert, dude. I got no personal friends. I've casted my family aside when I was a flat earther. When I became a flat earther, I got nothing but flat earth family now. All you guys are my family.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I heard your whole thing. Dude, I follow everything, man. I listen to all the live streams.
I'm real.
I got your whole life story.
Yeah, I'm real, man. I totally put it out there because why wear a mask? If you wear a mask, you know what you're doing? You are lying to everyone that puts any trust in you at all. If you wear a mask. If you wear a mask in any capacity, you're doing that for everyone that looks at you, and you're doing yourself a disservice because anyone that likes you for that mask is liking you for what? The wrong reasons.
I feel that, man.
That's it. So don't wear a mask. Be you. Be you. No matter how, look at me, Jesus, man. Look at this. Look at what I do for my show. Look at the Flatsmacking. Look at the news I bring to all the flat earthers. But 2,400 subs. Look at the other channels that have like 20,000+ subs. Why does Horry not have all that kind of subs? I don't know. It's because people believe other people that said I was a shill. And you know what? Thumbs up to you. Go ahead. Enjoy that. But I don't care. I'm doing my own thing. That's all I got. I'm going to drink the whole way if I have to.
Yeah, Horry, just keep doing what you're doing, man. That's all I could say because obviously people are loving it.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the support, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. You know, it's like quality over quantity. You know, like, yeah, you could have whatever 10 times more subs or whatever, but you know, you got a really nice group of people that come in to your chat. You also got a lot of all-stars that pop into your chat. So you know what it is like, I'll put it this way to you. You know how you have like the comedians and then you have the comedians?
Yeah.
So you're like the flat earther, you know what I mean?
I'm not trying to be funny over the top. I'm really trying to make a difference. And the funny kind of happens because of my skills and because of, I just want to make it funny by natural, like by default I'm funny. But really my whole goal, I hope everybody realizes my whole goal is to make a difference in the world, to target the people that have no idea about flat Earth and to infiltrate them in a way and spread the truth. And look at the majority of my flatsmackings are positive. It's 70% positive, 30% I get ridiculed.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna happen. I mean, look, man.
But I think
the reality is, you know, they're not ready. Not everyone's ready for it. So you could do the best presentation. You could have a whole thing planned out for them, but you know, it's only certain people are gonna pick up on what you're showing them.
Thanks, man. Thanks for. Hey, and let me ask you a question. What do you think about Jim Carrey when he came with the snow globe thing? You saw that?
Which one?
So Jim Carrey did we don't know what Jim Carrey did, but he did this video where he was in the desert and he had this guy, and this guy was about to take him prisoner for he thought he thought Jim Carrey knew something about something else, and so he was about to be taken prisoner, but instead he was like, you know what? You didn't see this little skit?
No, I didn't. Wow.
All right. Check it out. I'm not gonna blow it for you, but look, Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Jim Carrey did something where
he knows something.
Oh, he knows something. But I hosted this on my show, and pull up. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it.
I gotta see that.
Oh no,
Jim Carrey,
you do.
I mean, huge shout out to Jim Carrey. If you're listening right now, you probably are. But Truman Show, that's one of my favorite movies. I love that movie when I was a kid.
Oh wow, man! So pull up this. Write it down. Ready? Write it down.
Okay.
Write it down. I'm gonna give you like 5, 4, 3, 2. You got no excuse now. You should have a freaking pen. So Jim Carrey is back, and he deserves an Oscar for this acting. Pull that up on YouTube. Watch the whole.
Okay.
You tell me what in the world is he trying to tell us at the end. And for everyone else watching it, oh my goodness, Jim Carrey was an idol growing up. Jim Carrey has gone off the quote-unquote deep end, and we don't know why, but he's grown a beard, he's walked away from mainstream, and he's absolutely batshit #crazy if you don't understand conspiracies. If you understand conspiracies, maybe he's dropping some truth. And that's what I'll leave you with on this live stream, because that is... Whew, some people say he's a big priest of the priest of the system, you know, the problem. But I don't know, man. Oh, go look at that, man. Tell me what you think later on.
I want to check that out. I'll hit you up. I think I got you on Skype, Horry. So
hit me up.
I'll let you know after I watch that video. It was great, like chatting with you, and you let me do my little freestyle. I've been bugging you since forever. I've been like, yo, Horry, man, you should play like my music, you know, like when you're taking a break or when you're doing an intro. Like all my shit is copyright free. Like I make all my beats from scratch and all my lyrics are original. I don't know if you're worried about that, but that's why I'm saying it.
No,
but
it's just...
you finally gave me the chance to do my shit, and it was live, and everyone was listening, and that was awesome.
Hey, listen, the only problem is that I forget and that I don't remember to pull it back up because I move on. But listen, hit me up. Listen, HorrySheetProductions at gmail.com. Hit me up with whatever you want, because I'm looking for, instead of playing no copyright music on Yahoo or YouTube, I will play your stuff, dude.
Man.
Yes.
I got you, Horry. Dude, I got that fire for you, man. I got instrumentals. If you're looking for just instrumentals, you know, I got that. But I'm trying to put together some music. I got a couple tracks on my YouTube. I honestly feel like I'm just getting started. You know, I'm trying to get like my little studio set up and probably get a better microphone eventually. So like, yeah, I really want to do it, man. So I appreciate you giving me the chance.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Negator in the chat.
Thanks, man. Hit me up. Listen, when I go live, what I do is I look for my 10-minute timer and I set my screen, and then I go to YouTube and I type in no copyright.
Yeah, I like that.
So I just, instead of doing that, I'll just be like, yo, what's this guy got?
It'd be my pleasure.
Make me a playlist.
I'll make you your own custom. I can make you your own intro theme if you want. You could have like your own.
No. 10 minutes? 10 minutes of music. I need 10 minutes of music for my countdown timer.
Easy. Too easy, bro. I got you. I'm going to make like the Horry. Oh, man.
Hey, if you want to make a cool Horry Sheet Show song, that'd be awesome. Keep that in mind.
What do you want, man? Trap, I got whatever you want, man. You hit me up. You let me know.
Just talk about old Horry waking people up. And if you do that, you guaranteed you're always going to be on my freaking 10-minute countdown timer. Yeah. But
man.
Do it, bro.
So like, wait, you want like clips of your show on it?
No. I'm not even serious about that. I'm just saying, like, if you want to, what I want you to do is give me 10 minutes of your music in a playlist on your YouTube, and then if you ever did want to say something about a Horry Sheet Show and to one of your next songs, I would totally always have that on my live stream. But you give me 10 minutes of something, I'm gonna put you on there before anything on YouTube's no copyright crap.
Awesome.
I'm gonna play your stuff.
I'm gonna give you a playlist.
Because
I'm gonna give you some beats, all kinds of shit.
Listen, I don't like. No, I'm not gonna say I don't like. There's people I don't talk about that I really respect their music, but
cheers to that.
But you know, if you're real and I like what you do for the community, or like what you're saying, if it's conspiracy music related, yes. If it's flat Earth related music, yes. Like boom. I mean, give me the playlist. I'm down. I'm always looking for that.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. Take care.
There's a lot of good ones out there. Conspiracy Music Guru. He's like the guy that I think I first saw that really inspired me. I mean, his music is so tight and just so like, I mean, I don't even know what to say about his shit. His shit is on the next level.
Man, yeah.
And he does that shit with iMovie. He produces his videos with iMovie, and it looks like, it looks insane.
Well, you know what? I love what he's doing. He's got an incredible musical talent, and if you do what you do, let me tell you something, man. The only thing that he is utilizing that you do not utilize, if you're like, you just ask me, what do you want? Do you want dubstep? Do you want trap? It tells me that you're capable of making awesome music. The only thing that brother man Alex, which I appreciate too, I'm not trying to cut him down, not at all. I'm just saying what he's got that you're not utilizing is the video element, the video aspect of it. But
no, you're right.
If you learned some things, I'm not going to say a few things because I'm going to say several things, but several things that Horry can teach you. It's surprisingly within your grasp because you have. Let me tell you this: you have the hardest element down packed. Okay, the rest of it is not as hard as you think. So don't limit yourself, bro. All right.
Nah, I won't, man. I'm open to that. I would love to learn some stuff and start expanding into video. I mean, it makes sense.
Yep, I've got enough knowledge to know that you are well within your grasp of aspiring to your idol. If you look up to him, and I love his work too. He's awesome.
Yeah.
But you guys are all pretty much on the same level. You just have to learn a little bit. And you'll be also on the same level. That's all I'm saying.
Cool.
It's not like he's way advanced. You guys are really close together. You just think that the video stuff is way out of your league when it's not. Because the stuff that he does is awesome, but it's not like advanced level. He's just utilizing a green screen and masking stuff. And I love it. He's awesome at it. He's learning. Actually, every video he does is better and better. And that's why I'm like, he's freaking learning it, man. He's doing it.
Oh man.
And
he's about to drop some new shit. I can't wait to see his new shit.
He's getting better and better. Every video he's getting better. But because of what I know, bro, because of what I know, I'm trying to inspire you to say, listen,
you are, man.
You are also very close to his level, so don't think that you guys are leagues apart. I can make it look. Let me drop a little something. I'm not to toot my own horn, but I've also made music. I'm not as good as you.
Oh, really?
I'm not as good as you. I'm not as good as Alex, but I have a solo track that it would be like, wow, Horry did that? Cool. But I'm not promoting it, but I can say that I have the video skills that arguably would top you guys, not to toot my own horn, but see, everyone excels in their own manner. You might be on the freestyle. Alex might be on the instrumental. I might be on the video editing. But all of us, guess what? We can all come together if we ever wanted to, help each other, network each other, and make the whole Flat Earth movement that much more freaking awesome. So it doesn't matter. Man. It doesn't matter who's better. It doesn't matter who's better. It's the beauty of it.
Man. That's how you get better, man. Like, that's how I learned how to get, when I was like 17 years old, I was working in the studio. I was still in high school, but I knew I loved music and I thought that that's what I was going to do for a living. But I worked in the studio. I was vacuuming the floors and shit. But I would come into this band, their room, and they didn't have a bass player, and I was like learning I knew the bass, and I'd be like, hey, you guys need anything, like, help or whatever, a bass player, and they actually caught on, and they were like, oh yeah, man. Like one day they were like, yeah, you can play bass, and like I played music with guys that were like 10 years older than me, and that's how I got better.
Yeah,
that's how you get better at music. You play with guys I played with drummers that were way better than me at the time. And now I play the drums and, I learned so much from them. So I'm trying to collaborate. I actually just hit up Flat Accord Music in the chat right now.
Yeah. He's another one that's doing his own thing, and I like his stuff. He's very...
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out there. When I started making Flat Earth music, I didn't even know how much I just saw Alex's stuff. And then I made the music, and then I started Googling, and I started finding out about a lot of other stuff, a lot of other great people out there, good rap songs, all kinds of stuff.
It's really great what you can do if you're not intimidated by who is your idols or who you see as around you that you may be intimidated by, because when you get down to it, when you realize if they're worth a crap, what they're also interested in is bringing you up to their level, right?
Right.
So that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to impress people. Believe me, I'm impressing people because it's what I can do. But I want to help people get to my level, and I don't say that everybody needs to. I'm not saying everybody needs to learn all the software I need to get them to learn to make the graphics, but if you just like, hey, Horry, how do you switch to having a picture behind you while your webcam is in front of them? Well, that's very, 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 very basic stuff. And I'm like, you gotta trust in the fact that technology is at a point where if you have a simple green sheet tacked to your back wall with any kind of crap light and a decent camera, you can flat smack a lot similar to how I do. You just won't have a news studio or, all the funny stuff that I have, but you can make a difference. You can. And if you have a musical talent, like you might be looking at Alex, like he's doing an awesome thing, and he is, because he has a lot of video background, but it's from another video background, like I'm a kind of a higher level, and I'm like, well, he's utilizing a lot of intermediate but not a lot of advanced stuff. So if you just choose to say, hey, I want to take my video stuff to the next level, all I'm telling you is that get a green screen, get a good camera, and you can get on the level where you're looking at him saying, wow, I could never do that. But no, you can. Because I looked at nobody could have ever told me that I would be doing video commercials for a living. Yeah, I would laugh at you. But it took me learning a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more, and I found out that even I am on a very amateur level compared to some of the other professionals in my niche. So I feel, look, I'm on this echelon that some people look at me like, oh, I'll never get on Horry's level. No, don't think about that. I'm sitting here looking at people on my level going, wow, I'll never get there. But that's not true. You know, I hope to inspire
when
people.
did you get into it? How many years ago have you know, like, when did you get into this stuff?
I was, well, I started with a $20 webcam I bought on eBay, and it was about 6-7 years ago. And I thought that I was just going to do, at the time, I was taking my fire spinning skills, and I was out in the streets of New Orleans with a bucket down, and I was trying to figure out if that was going to make me money, or if I could get on Fiverr.com with a $20 webcam and do fake video testimonials for money. And at the time, what happened was I was making more money doing video testimonials. So I was making $5. I know, right? I was doing $5 a pop to write a minute-long lie and say that I used your product or your website or your service. $5, write a whole minute script, record it, send you the video, $5 a pop. I thought that was great. I was like, wow, I'm able to do this from my house. I was really quick. I was a fast typer, so I could just whip it out. You know, I was like, wow. So the first month, I was making $60 a month. I thought that was cool. Let me keep going. I was also trying to spin fire on the streets, but I wasn't making nearly as much money. So I said,
It must be competitive out there. There's so many street performers, right?
Oh yeah, there was. There was a whole different dynamic. I was getting kind of like shoved off to the side while a bigger group was performing, but I was
rough out there. People don't know.
I was actually like I was a better performer than all of them. They were doing stuff like blowing up bubbles and popping them with fire, and they were just doing like a big show, like explosion crap. But I was dancing, and it was art. My stuff was art.
Come on.
So
yeah.
But I didn't have time to fight that dynamic. So I focused more on, this Fiverr stuff's working out, right? Mm-hmm. So that's what I did. So over time, people were like, you know what?
Really?
I want to send you a product, and I want you to talk about this product and how much you like it. And I'll pay you more than $5 a pop. I'll pay you $20.
Wow.
So you see how that evolved into like, now I do video commercials for people. I just did a voiceover I did a voiceover in my underwear that was 300 words. That's less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was in my underwear. I recorded my voiceover and I sent it, and I made $41.
Shit. Yeah, dude, voiceover is actually a lot harder than what they really have no idea how hard it is. My friend is a video editor, and he actually directed a movie, and he gave me the chance to audition for the film, and I actually ended up getting the part. I actually did a good job. It wasn't because I knew him, because whatever. Anyway, I got the part, whatever you want to think. And I had to do a lot of voiceovers for the film, because I didn't know like a lot of the movie voiceovers are actually like overdubbed. And that shit is hard, man. I was at his house all day saying the same word over and over again. And it's like, oh, give me a different one. But dude, that shit pays like pretty well. If you can get work doing voiceovers, that shit pays pretty well, man.
It's not the first time I've done voiceovers. The fact that, people don't have a high quality microphone, people don't have the way.
Right.
You have to be very articulate with your speech. You have to be very clear, and people will pay for that.
Yeah.
You also have to have a certain confidence in your voice. People will pay for that. But the combination allows you to make money on it. You don't have to have a wonderful voiceover career where you talk like a radio announcer and you're a boss-ass applesauce. You know, I could do that too. But if I'm just talking to you like I am right now and I have a sense of confidence about myself and I'm very articulate, you don't have to worry about, did he say tomato or tomato? They will pay for that. But you know what? I am the voice of a company that they've been asking me to do voiceover work for years, and if you type one search term into Google about VPN services, you might just find who I am. But the thing is, it's you know what? Working for yourself is better than waking up to a 9-to-5 alarm clock job where all you're doing is I'm not ribbing on you for flipping burgers or cleaning toilets or sweeping floors. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm saying that you can work for yourself and make a hell of a lot more money than if you were to wake up and have a miserable job working for someone else's dream. You can work for your own dream. You could throttle your own income. And this is where I'm at. This is where I'm.
Yeah,
you
Horry,
know what?
that's why we need to talk about that stuff. Like, we need to stay in touch. Like, I mean, right now I'm actually very fortunate. I work from home, so I'm like one step closer to breaking away from those chains. You know, because I could basically work from anywhere, and you know, I make my own schedule. But I'm not working for myself. I work for a company, and you know, I know that I have valuable skills, and eventually I would love to be my own boss. So that's why I really look up to, you know, people like you, man, because eventually I would love to do the same.
Listen, let me tell you something, man. I'm going to inspire, how many people do I have in here right now? Let me just say there's one.
31 watching.
30, 31, 32. There's one on Facebook. Everybody left me, but look, if you stick around,
Yo, shout out to Ranty Flat Earth. We're trying to get him to 1,000. It's like, come on, this is going on like what? How many? He's like right at the edge. People, come on, let's get Randy to 1,000, and shout out to Musicians for Truth.
Hey, Dred's in the house. Thanks. I meant to tell him hi.
Musicians all over the place.
I meant to tell him hi earlier, but listen.
What's his name?
Musicians for Truth. We call him Dred, right?
Oh, Dred. Okay, no, because I saw people saying his name. I didn't know his first name. So, what's up, Dred? Shout out to Dred.
You know what? The thing is, like, I talked to a guy. He sent me an email today. He was like, hey, what happened to a video that you took down? And I told him why. And he was like, hey, also, P.S., I just want to tell you that because of your Fiverr videos, I have started doing voiceover work. And now I landed a job where they want me to do about 12 commercials a month.
What? Dude, he got the deal, man. Wait, so this is a guy that you hired on Fiverr?
Nope. It was a guy that saw my Fiverr and work at home videos and said, hey, this is how I got started working from home. And he watched me and said, oh, maybe I'll try to a voiceover gig. And he did it. And he got that. Wow. And that's just one thing. That's his first thing. He's gonna gain experience freelancing with that company, and he's gonna land more and more jobs. But he told me, thank you for inspiring me. He said, thank you for inspiring me to do that. And I was like, that's what I'm here for, bro. Because I know what I'm doing got me where I am, and anybody who takes up the info I'm giving them, you just gotta work for it. Gotta work at it. You go get that. So I was thrilled.
I'm taking it, man. I'm here to learn, man. That's amazing. That kid, I mean, it sounds like he got a really good deal right there.
He's now got an extra $200 to $300 a month in his pocket, and he could do it in his underwear. I don't care how you want to look at it. I don't care. It's taken, you know what? It took me, guess how long it took me to make $42.50 on that voiceover? It took me 25 minutes tops. That's pretty good.
Damn.
Imagine if you had a steady group of clients where you're just doing nonstop work for them, and he's going to send me more. He's going to send me more and more. It's just I could whip it out and get $40 a pop for 20 minutes of my work, 25 minutes. And the better you are, the faster you are. So I'm drinking a beer. I'm like, you know what? I'm having a little trouble. This is me. This is me doing that work. I'm like, you know what? I'm having a lot of trouble reading this damn script. Let me go get a beer. I feel a whole lot better. Let me hit record again. All right, got it. Paid. Can you do that at your normal job? Can you do that? No.
Well, I can. I'm
maybe
very
you
fortunate.
can.
I work from home, so I mean, I don't drink a beer during work. Well, I mean, I could if I wanted to. So that's all that matters.
So you know what I'm talking about, but a lot of people don't. They're like, no, I can't.
I do blaze out, so I'm not gonna lie.
There you go.
Yeah.
Same here.
Shout out to CBD. Shout out to THC. You know what I'm saying?
Woo. That endocannabinoid system for the win.
Tetrahydrocannabinol.
But you know what?
I don't know how that beat came on.
But you know what? It's like, we can either go to work for the man, wake up to a 9-to-5 job, or we can follow our passions and try to do stuff on the norm that really enhance our life, stuff that we're passionate about. And Fiverr taught me that I might not be passionate about being the face of many different like penis enlargement pills, but it does allow me. It does allow me to.
You did ads for that? I'm sorry, Horry. I gotta stop you right there. You did ads for that?
No, these are the random kind of things that I get in my job. Like they'll be like, "Hey,
you didn't do no big dick pill ads."
No, I have. No, here's the thing. People will ask me to do all kinds of stuff, and I could turn it down or say I'll do it. Well, I don't particularly care about being. I don't care, right? I'll do it. I don't care.
I'll do it. I want to be the poster child for big dick pills.
But the thing is, I could turn it down or not, but I got the opportunity. I made that money, and I didn't have to go drive my car to a job and sit behind a counter, or not that I'm ribbing on it, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
I'm sure you had some shitty jobs before.
I had some
Dude,
shitty
I used
jobs.
to have to. Yeah, I used to have to be at work. It took me about an hour to get there to take a train to a bus, and it was like in the middle of the ghetto, and I had to be at work at 7:30 in the morning. And I was a teacher, and I was teaching like little kids, and it was rough, Horry. I quit smoking, but that's actually how I got into vaping, because I felt like I was about to start smoking again, and I needed to smoke something before I lost my mind, and I started vaping actually. But I know what it's like, man, to have to like be in that grind and wake up at 4:30, 5 in the morning, and it sucks, man. It sucks balls.
It sucks to give your life up, and you're generally not healthy enough to do such a thing, and much less work for someone else's dreams, when you can put that time, energy, and motivation into working for yourself. And actually, in the end of it, look, I was working 50-something hours a week for a crap job I hated. Every single freaking day I hated it. But within a year and a half, when someone finally gifted me the time and said, look, don't go to that job, quit it. I quit it. And then said, figure out what else you could do. So within a year and a half, I was making more than I ever had with that job. And I had 3 times more free time. I was I was working 30 hours a week instead of 54 hours a week. And I didn't even have to work 30 hours a week. I was just, I was making good money doing that.
Yeah, and that was just off of Fiverr, or what exactly were you doing when you started?
Well, it was Fiverr, it was Upwork, it was freelancer.net, and and I also had a personal website that caught 0 traffic, so I couldn't even amount that to anything. But if I did do some SEO for it, I should have been able to use that website more than any of the other platforms. So it was a matter of what came to me, how much work I had. I didn't have enough time. I didn't have enough time to market myself, because I was getting too much work and I was sustaining my family. That was good enough for me.
I got you. So you're basically like freelancing. I know what that's like.
Yeah, I was freelancing.
That's what I was doing basically.
I was freelancing.
Yeah, and then I landed I actually got onto a contract. So I'm actually on, I work for a single company, and I actually got to travel out to Germany for 6 months. That was kind of cool.
There you go. Hi, Hitler. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, that's cool, man. Look, it's when we put our minds towards something.
Yeah.
If you really work towards it, you can get there, and the internet will help you get there. I didn't know anything about video commercials or video editing or voiceovers or sound editing or sound engineering or nothing.
I believe it, man.
I learned it from YouTube, you know? But I mean, well, look, I understand if you have a job that's taking up too much of your time, or you have a family life that's taking up too much of your time, and you can't.
That was me.
You can't devote time to learning all these other things that could break you free of the 9 to 5. Then that's one thing. But if you just if you could get inspired by somebody like me that says, hey, guess what? You don't need a college degree. You don't need that paperwork. You don't need to be in debt $100,000 because of what you're trying to do.
Oh yeah, it's all bullshit.
It's.
I got a degree, but I can tell you firsthand that shit is bullshit.
Well, thank you for.
I'm not gonna flaunt my credentials.
There you go. Thanks for that. Thanks for being fucking real. You know.
Yeah, it's bullshit. You pay money and you get a piece of paper.
Right, you pay money, get a piece of paper, and some jobs need that piece of paper. But if it comes down to it comes down to that, you would probably be better off figuring out what you're really passionate about and just going from there, changing the world. Look, aim to change the world, and you shall succeed. That's a quote, Horry Sheet Show. Aim to change the world, and you shall succeed. That's my quote.
I like that. I'm gonna type that into the chat.
That's sexy.
I'm going on like 6 beers already, 6 pints. So.
Oh, I gotta go see if my daughter is still ready for game night. It's like 2 a.m, and if she's still up right now, waiting for me to finish my live stream, she's gonna play some video games with Dad because she's a trooper.
How old is she?
She's going on 5. We'll have a birthday party, a zombie apocalypse party any day now. She's all about zombies and skeletons and dead stuff. It's funny. She's just like her dad. I don't know what else I could say.
That's a good age, man, because like you got past all the all the crazy shit, and for about another 10 years, I think you're pretty much good to go. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I mean, I don't have kids. I'm just saying because I work with like different age groups, and I've observed different. It's hard, man. Like when they're young, when they're like 2 and 3, that's like probably the hardest. I can imagine.
Yeah, I got one going on 4 and one going on 5. So these are.
Oh wow,
fun
you
times.
got 2. Nice, man.
2 plus 1, but long story.
Long story. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that right now. This went on longer than I thought, man. I really enjoyed this conversation. I hope you did.
Same, man. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for the support. And you know what, man?
For sure.
We're here to wake people up, right? I'm gonna end it on the show with this. We're here to wake people up. Who's with us, right?
Wake up, people. Yo, thank you, Horry. It was a pleasure talking to you. This is the first time calling in, first time getting to speak with you. I think it was also the first time a lot of people out there probably even heard me speak. I'm always in the chat, always talking my shit, typing my shit. So and I got to hear my little freestyle. So, because dude, I wrote that freestyle actually weeks ago, and I've just been wanting to release it, and I'm not gonna get into it's. You know how it goes, man. I just, life happens, man. And I want to record that shit, and I really want to get it on my channel. So I'm glad I got to share it with a bunch of people today, a bunch of cool people. And all right, yeah, that's all I got for you, Horry.
You know what? Hey, take that, man. If you could find it back, go mirror it, dude. Anybody can mirror my stuff. I'm not stingy. Mirror it the hell out of it.
Oh, no doubt, bro.
So,
yo, I'm gonna do that. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take the clip.
Yep. Just link back to the original channel here, and that's all I ask. Totally, man. That's at the least I can.
Oh, of course.
ask.
Yeah. Of course, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yo,
Awesome.
I'm gonna put that little clip on my channel. Yo, I'm gonna be like, Horry Sheet featuring Media HC. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome, dude. I can't wait. I didn't hear the first half, so I want to see it on your channel. I want you, if you can,
ridiculous.
Email it to me, and I will even highlight it on the next Flat Earth Digest, brother man. How about that?
Oh, man.
If you email it to me, I will highlight it on the next show.
You know what? You actually inspired part of the lyrics, because I start out and I say, I'm thinking about your Saturn IMAX footage, and I'm like a space station. Yeah, more like a PlayStation. That looked like PS1. How are we having this conversation? You know what I mean? So like, you know what I'm saying? I'm tuning in. I'm tuned in. I'm on the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see what you're doing there,
That's
man.
so beast, dude. I like that because you know what? That's a big thing I do with people. If they're a gamer, that's why I ask them, "Are you a gamer?" And if they're like, "Oh yeah,"
I love that.
and I hit them with that IMAX footage, and I'm like, "What is it? Is it CGI or PlayStation 1 or 2?" And they're like, "Mostly PlayStation 1." And I'm like, "But what the hell?"
You know, that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, I really want to release a song, but I feel like I need to do it up proper and like put in, you know, at least some clips from like, you know, different, like the IMAX footage, put that in, and then, you know, I downloaded a couple clips of like globes exploding, so, you know, I'm looking to throw that in there somewhere.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
have a great night, man. I'm gonna end this here at the 2-hour
Thank you,
mark,
Horry.
and much love.
Nice.
Thanks for the support. Everything above. Email me when you got the
Yeah,
highlight,
dude.
and I'm gonna take that highlight and I'm gonna link to your channel and get your stuff out there because I'm a platform for people
for
like
sure,
you,
man.
brother man. I'm a platform for people
Thank
who
you,
wanna get their stuff out, their channel, their lyrics, their music, their activism, anything truth or related. That's what I'm here for. Thanks, man. Have a great night. I'm here to wake people up. Who's with me?
Awesome, Horry. Yo, thank you, man. I'll be in touch with you. I'll talk to you soon.
Indeed. Take care. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Much love.
All right. Peace, everyone.